Okay. Alright, well we got one viewer already. G'day, welcome to the stream. My name's Belf, and looks like we'll be streaming a little bit of the beta today. I'm pretty excited, I haven't even touched it yet. Give me a second, I'll pull down a bit of the sound of my settings here. Here we go, that's a bit better. Okay. Well, I haven't even touched this yet, so this is going to be good. I played the first set of the beta, which was cool. It's cool, a lot of fun. So hopefully it's this is going to be as good. I think I'll start off with just doing a little bit of just sort of multiplayer, and we'll go from there. Oh, battles leaderboard, right? Okay, let's go battles. Alright, well, hopefully all the new settings work out as well as we had hoped. I'm pretty sure it will. Alright, let's start off with something simple. Now, looking at patch notes, the Space Marines did not get the buffs they really needed, to be honest with you. But let's start off with something simple. We'll play some Imperial to start with. It looks like everything's been reset. We'll go... yeah, we'll just stick with... let's go with Bastion. We'll go red. Why not? What have I got here? Okay, so... yeah, all the same stuff. Okay, right. Let's try a 2v2. I love the 2v2s. They're good fun. Alright, let's go. Customize our fleet. And we're gonna want something that has prow spurs. It's got a bit of speed. What have we got here? Let's have a quick look. Lance turret, torpedo launchers. Torpedo's got a little bit more survivability. Yeah. Lance turret, heavy macro battery, launch bays, Nova cannon. Troop efficiency, brutal strike. Doesn't have the spur. There we go. That's the one I wanted. Did the other one have the spur? Did have the spur, right. Lance turret, heavy macro battery. Heavy lance batteries. Torpedoes. Lance turret. Alright, yeah. Let's go with that. Want one of those. And what do I get? 600 points. Roll in with the torpedoes. Drop their shields with the lances. Heavy lance battery as well. And heavy macro batteries. Why are these guys a little bit more expensive? Brutal strike. What do they have, the other guys? Oh, they got 4 plasma macro batteries. Okay. So we'll get one of those. 2 of those. Oh, no. One of those each. And what have we got left? Okay, so we've got about 170 left. Let's go with... what have we got here? We can afford that. So let's do that. And just call it start. And we'll go from there. Alright. What are we going to pick here? Disruption bomb, auger probe, move, straight line, detects enemy ships, want to reach its destination, blah blah blah. Close the ship, it's stock automatically. So we'll take one of those. Yeah, let's supercharge shields. Definitely going to go with that. And that one. Yep. 2v2, let's launch it up and see how we go. Whoop. Just clip that up for a second. Oh, hang on. 2v2. Right, yeah. Let's start again. 2v2. The probe, the shields, the ramming, and the shield regeneration were all good. And we wanted to go red. I can't believe they haven't fixed that one. Still getting the bug where if you change these guys, it changes everything here, which is a bit manky, but oh well. Let's launch it, see what we got. Alright, we got some success. Looking good. Alright, we got Tyranids and we've got Eldar Corsairs. See how we go, eh? Okay. Alright, auto engage, lock to 3000. I don't want to be facing them, to be honest with you. Alright. We're pretty good here. Now, I've got to sort out. Been playing number one, so I'm a little bit out of practice, unfortunately. What do we got? Brace for impact, lock on target, reload, emergency repairs, call to arms. Just brace for impact, yeah. Encouragement, rally, lightning strike, boarding action, torpedoes, melter torpedoes. I see that these projectiles are ineffective while traveling 1,000 units. They ignore it. Okay, yeah. Okay. Got auger probe and our shields. Cool. 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 Alright, here we go. Alright, they're going to come after here. I'm going to go after that.
Orders. Course engaged.
Lock into group 1. Now, who actually has our auger? You do.
We serve. Changing course. Engaging engines.
You have seized a strategic area.
Send off the auger. Let's see if we can't find ourselves some... Who's on our side of the map? This guy's going straight up here. He's going to do well. It seems they may have all gone up there, which isn't too bad, because he'll take this up here, and we'll take this. Unless, actually, you've got Eldar, so they could be stealthy. Cannot remember from the beta whether the Corsairs were fairly stealthy.
Has seized a strategic area.
Should get us what we need. I must admit, after playing number 1, the interface is much better with this. The movement keys and just the movement interface a lot better. Like I was really just this part here, being able to do this and really set how you set up your ships is a lot better than the first one. It was really buggy in the first one. Where's our first enemy, eh? Ah. Well, Eldar up here.
You have seized a strategic area.
Understood.
Where? Interesting. That was a good try on the Tyranids part. Now I'm gonna want him. I'm gonna want my Necron allies to try and take out the Eldar because they've got a lot more movement than I do. I'm gonna want to be dealing with the Tyranids.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Here we go.
Command. Enemy sighted. Aye, Admiral.
Okay.
Brace for impact. Lightning strike successful.
Oops, that's wrong.
Aye, Admiral. We serve. Your orders?
God damn it. Struggling massively here.
Imperial ship destroyed. Underway. Setting course.
God damn it.
All ahead full. All is lost. Reporting successful
God damn it.
action.
Totally got screwed on that one. That was a bad one.
Accumulated 25% of strategic points. The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Well, I'm out. Ugh, that was a terrible first game. I'm so out of practice. I should have been turning right. What happened there is I came in here, he snuck up in, which I should have been thinking, yeah, of course he's going to be there. And instead of hitting him head on, I wanted to charge him with spurs in the front. Instead, he got the charge in. However, I did manage to get rid of... I'm not sure where the other Tyranid player is.
Enemy sighted.
You have accumulated 50% of strategic points.
And there you go. So the Tyranid player managed to take me out, but I did also manage to do enough damage to him to take him out. Realistically, the victory there goes to the Necron. They did really well, although he did allow me to take all the damage in there without putting a lot of... He just sort of sat out of the melee and really didn't do a lot. And Tyranids kind of sacrificed themselves. Okay, cool. First victory. What does that open for us? Short burn torpedoes. The speed of torpedoes increased by 50%. Not too bad. Cool, cool. Alright, so that was our first game. We used a bit of the old Imperial Navy. Let's move on to something completely different and do some Tau Protectorate Fleet. Do some 2v2. And play a little bit of... Now they haven't had huge balancing. They're all pretty much the same, I think. Let's go with a heavy tonnage fleet with good firepower. Go for here. And yep, let's what should we pick here? We will pick Spectral Ray Gun. I do like the Ray Gun. Need to get one of those. Do a Rail Gun. I think we'll have a couple of escort ships, so that should be worth it. I can't increase. Okay. Go with that one. Let's launch up and see what we get. What do we have here? Oh wow, okay. So we got 2 Tau against a Tau and some Chaos Nurgle Space Marines. Nurgleth. Interesting. Alright. So it's going to be ranged against ranged. Should be quite interesting. No one's going to want to get close. Alright, let's oops. My bloody mouse is... There we go. Indeed. Now, where's my guys? Oh, hang on. Oh, that's those guys. Okay, this is my guys here. We're gonna move over here. We're not affected by this stuff at all, actually.
Montka, the killing blow brings the enemy's end.
Kayan, the patient hunter is rewarded with victory.
We're gonna go with Kayan. I can't remember what the two meant. We'll put them in group 1. And... I'm ready. Now this shouldn't affect me at all, so I can hide in them if I want to and shoot stuff. It won't be. My guess is we're going to have somebody coming through here. We're going to take this and then start shooting. Leave our man to take all this stuff.
The tower shall prosper. Honor the teachings of Viola. The ethereals guide us.
I'm gonna pop you straight in there. And
How may I serve the tower?
I'm gonna want you that way. Okay. He's gonna be pinging our boys up there. We're gonna take some. What do we got? Just some fighter. Yeah.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Send them off.
You have seized a strategic area.
So the majority of them are here. He might have just sent something small up there, but we'll just have a look.
Drones have identified an enemy target.
I'm gonna set you here.
Gravitic drive engaged.
Drones have identified an enemy target.
I sense your need.
Okay, managed to get onto my. I should have seen that for coming, the way it was.
We serve the Korvacha. To spread the greater good. Drones have identified an enemy target.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
It's only small. Okay,
You have seized a strategic area.
we're gonna take.
Aircast ready for orders. Strike the killing blow. At your orders, Koro.
Take him out. Now with my remaining 3,
Ready.
I'm gonna move up to here.
Core L ready.
I want you to go first. There you go. Fighter squadron.
Barracuda shoals launched. Drones have identified an enemy target. At your orders, Colonel.
Missed. That's alright.
Aircraft ready for orders.
Yeah, we're gonna lock on.
Auxiliary reporting.
Did we win that? We won that.
I serve the tower. Weapons hot. Bombing run underway. The ethereals has been lost. Guiding weapons to target. We serve the Kovata. Aircraft ready for orders. Corel, ready. The ethereals has been lost. Repair drones activated.
Okay.
Aircraft ready for order. I sense your need. Bombing run underway.
You have accumulated 25% of strategic points.
Tried to ram me.
Target acquired. The ethereals has been lost.
The enemy has seized a strategic area. The enemy has accumulated 25% of strategic points.
Drones have identified an enemy target.
Ah, bugger.
We serve the Kovata.
Ah,
Flagship is gone.
trying to get that off.
Auxiliary reporting.
Managed to get one of them down.
The enemy has accumulated 50% of strategic points.
I sense you. Our auxiliary reporting. That cannot be done, Koro.
You have seized a strategic area.
There, we've got this one.
I sense your need. Guiding weapons to target. Our auxiliary reporting. By my sept, we shall attack.
You have accumulated 50% of strategic points.
Alright, that one's dead.
Side's teachings guide our fire. Strike the killing blow.
Ah, actually, let's go after these guys.
I sense you. Down on the move.
Right, don't think he's going to come back. We're pretty good there. Need to support our ally here.
Weapons hot. Closing on your position. Corel, ready. Targeting sensors, lock on. Auxiliary reporting. I sense your need.
Okay, we'll bring him back in. Hey Janet, how are you, mate?
Auxiliary reporting.
How did your stream go, man?
Engaging target. How may I serve the tower? Our auxiliary reporting.
Alright, I just have to mark this guy out for my allies. Basically, that's my job at the moment.
Standard psychic speed.
I want to stay pretty much at range and just keep pinging him as much as I can. That's pretty much what all these little scout vessels do for the bigger ones when it comes to the tower. They just pretty much sit there and ping and keep marking. Oh, that was stupid.
Resetting systems. Aircast ready for orders.
What's our ping here?
Our auxiliary reporting.
28 seconds.
Engaging enemies of the Empire.
Lock on. Alright, I think we'll have this one in the bag, to be honest with you. It's marked again.
You have accumulated 75% of strategic points.
That's it, we want to stay around his back so we're not taking too much fire. This guy's pretty much done. We should get this on a points victory as we've got the 3, so we should be alright here. Yeah, he's gonna hunt down this last guy here. We'll be dead. And then we'll have this last one here. That should be him. That should be pretty much game, I'd say. Ping him again.
Auxiliary reporting. I sense your need.
I'm gonna bring them into around 6k.
Targeting sensors lock on.
Lock on.
The enemy has accumulated accumulated 75% of strategic points.
This guy's all but dead.
You are close to victory by strategic points.
Okay, we'll track down this guy.
Gravity drive to maximum.
Move forward, we'll go into reload. He took off. Wait for disengage. Haven't streamed it all yet. I'm still trying to get grips with it. Yeah, look, it's lots of fun. Lots of fun. Had a lot of fun with the double Kroot War Sphere build. Those things are great if they don't mutiny. Yeah, man. Yeah, they can be. Yeah, definitely. They can be a lot of fun. Okay, so let's have a look. What did I unlock there? I unlocked the strobe field. Enemy accuracy reduced by 50% when the ship is using ether. The all-ahead full or high-energy turn maneuvers. That's actually not too bad. That's not too bad. And I don't recall seeing that in the first one. It could be, I might not be correct, but I'm pretty sure that's new. So that's good. That's a little bit of buff. And that wasn't in the patch notes either, from what I saw. I'm probably wrong on that, but that's okay. Alright, so we tried a little Imperial Navy, we tried a little Tower Protectorate fleets. Let's do some Necron. And we'll go my favorite, I think it's the Thonk. The Thok, however you pronounce it. I don't even know how you pronounce it. Pretty sure that's it though. But anyway, we'll go that, and we will. I'm pretty sure they're blue. They turns all their green lights blue, which makes them a bit different. Now these guys have had an increase to their boarding crit chance, but their borders are very low. So we'll start with Auger Probe, because you should always do Auger Probe in your multiplayer to get an idea of where everybody is. That's pretty much a must for multiplayer at this point. Pyramidal Reconstruction instantly cancels all light criticals and heavy critical effects on all Necron ships within 9,000. That's pretty damn good. Trans-Dimensional Thunderbolt, which is an energy bolt that hits all ships. Ignoring shields, bonus armor. Okay, yeah. Resurrection Orb, one trip on all Necron ships in a light or heavy casualty steps. It's actually not too bad, but I think we will go for that. Secondary, I think we'll look at facial damage caused by asteroid fields. Yeah, it's minimal. Stance can be used even if the deck is destroyed. That could be each assault action applies a fire aboard affected target. Damage inflicted by star pulse generators increased by 50%. Applies to the ship with a star pulse generator. While the ship is located in the classic scale, the hull auto-rises a bit. Plus 1 hull points. Star pulse, I think we'll go with, and we'll go with that one. All right, we'll go on the 2v2s. We'll have a look at this. Let's have a customizer of the fleet. Now we need something with a star pulse drive, so let's make sure that we have one of those. No, big boy does not. Lightning arc. Propulsion, ghost particle. I wonder which one has the star pulse. Huh, okay. So that's pretty much. Let's have a look at it. We'll pick that one. We can't go that. Alright, so. Oh, that's right, because you can only do. Let's get rid of that. Can we get 2 of those? No, we can't. 294. We can do. Let's get 2 of those, leaving us with not enough to get a... Yeah, let's go with that for now. We'll call it Tot. That'll do. Okay, pyramidal reconstruction works in 2v2s. Also, you can fix up your allies. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, we'll save Tot as it is. We'll go Tot. And we'll go launch. So, be interesting because I'm unranked, am I? It should be interesting because the patch notes said that these guys got, well, the general consensus. Whoa, that was lucky. My team almost went all over my bench. The general consensus was that the, or at least in the Battlefleet Gothic Focus Forum Discord, was that the Necrons got a debuff. I mean, they got some buffs in the buff to critical strike damage. It's a 50% buff from 30% strike critical strike chance to a 60% critical strike chance for boarding actions. However, you know, the feeling on it was that they didn't have enough troops to make that effective anyway. So, we'll have to see. So who are we facing here? We've got Mechanicus, they're going to be trying to bomb the shit out of us, we're going to be careful of that. And we've got some Dark Eldar. Now I thought the Dark Eldar were pretty average, to be fair with you. I didn't really like them. See, isn't that cool? Got the blue. Kind of a bit of green and blue. But when I was on the Discord forums with the guys, and there's some passionate players there, I tell you, they were saying that they felt the Dark Eldar were the most OP out of everyone. So we'll have a go at them next and see. I suck at them. I'm terrible at them. I find them way too tricky and too macro-y. Yeah, we're going to want to take this cluster here. It's the closest, and we'll hit it the quickest. And then they're going to be taking here, or here, and they're going to be coming at us from around here. We're wanting to move our boys up further. Yeah, we're going to ready up here. Yeah, he's going to be doing the rage. Yeah, well, they say that basically with the stealth mechanic, you can just sort of sit tight in like an asteroid field and just bombard your opponents from a fairly ranged sort of perspective. Okay, so he's gone light over here, 2 in here, main line's coming down to have the fight here, which means the fight's going to be somewhere around here, more than likely. Okay. We're going to be wanting to turn this way. We're going to be wanting to sit on the edge of that. Eventually we want to get in close, but what do we got? Mechanicus. We're going to want to get in close on the Mechanicus and the Eldar. Now I'm weaker than the Mechanicus by a fair bit, like hull points and that, so I've got to be really careful. I've got to sort of make sure I'm using... This is a really, really great mechanic, but people know that they're when they come against Necron, they know they're going to get that, so they wait for you to use it. And sometimes they'll try and force you to use it. We're going to throw this up here. Yeah, sometimes they force you to use it early so they can burn you. Ramming Necron is a very, very good strategy. Very, very good strategy.
Has seized a strategic area.
Now he's going to be here, and he's going to move in here. This guy's coming straight at us, so he's going to be pushing. So we're going to move back around here once we've taken this.
Ready to serve. Inferior vessel sighted.
Alright, he's gonna be shooting out bombs any second now.
I serve your glory.
You have seized a strategic area.
There we go.
All power to motive units.
Yeah. Like I said.
As you command.
And he's gonna come after us pretty much straight away.
Inferior vessel sighted.
Like I said.
Reassembling coherence.
Not a lot I can do, unfortunately.
Critical.
Yeah. Alright. That was gonna happen. They were gonna come after me straight away, as I predicted.
Sighted. Inferior vessel sighted.
I need to go after that.
On the march. Inevitable. Yes, my liege. Motive units fully engaged.
You have seized a strategic area.
Carroll swarm. Reach the enemy vessel. We don't hit. There will be no escape.
Which I can do there. Always go after the poor Necron first. And I'm totally stuck. Nothing I can do. Skilled players, these guys. Knocked out my warp. Yeah, I can't do anything. Well done. Very well done.
25% of strategic points.
Vessel lost. Adapt protocols to compensate.
Teleporting will get a lot of damage. They fire rest of the torpedoes, great lot of damage. Yeah. Look, I got wiped out. They focus fired me, and the Necrons are at the moment, I think, as they said in the thing, debuffed.
You have accumulated 25% of
That was
strategic
very
points.
effective. Very effective. They've been smashing stasis and bombs and everything. We obviously got a team here playing on Discord, I'd say, because they're coordinating exceptionally well. But good on them. That's good play.
Inferior vessel sighted.
Oh, that was a flogging and a half, isn't it? Oh yeah, look, they've already been playing for a little bit, yeah. Okay. Well, we had our bombs handed to us on that one. Let's try the orc. We've got evil sons. Little war. Good probe. Oh, who we got? Hey, Mishka, how are you? How are you going? They were good. Those guys were really good. Look, I'm a bit rusty because I haven't played since the beta, but regardless, they were actually really good. And I think they're working together. They were both Chinese, by the looks of it. And they were good. We're going to go that red button. Applies to battleships. Defense turret deals 5 damage. It is beta, mate. They had the pre-beta before this. So there was a first set of beta. This is the second set of beta and lead up to launch. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure I recognize 1 or 2 of them. But regardless, they played really well. They focused in on me as the Necrons. The Necrons were the weaker of the two. Compared to the Mechanicus, like way weaker. And they focus fired me hardcore. He played me out. I was actually saying during the battle, they were going to force me to use my teleport as quickly as they could, and then focus fire me, which is a very good strategy against Necrons. Because once they've used that teleport, Necrons are essentially extremely weak, and they don't put out huge amounts of damage. Their go-to move is to jump behind them outside of their firing arc, and then just like mass AoE them, or just stay behind them and maneuver. Yeah, it's true. They probably should have done that. We're going to go with the red button just because I love it. I think we're going to go with... damage caused by straight. We don't really need that. Let's go with that for now. 2v2, let's just go battleship, battlecruiser, what do we got? Battleship, yeah. Alright, let's go with that. Launch, see what we can get into. Well, you want to jump in, man? Play some 2v2s with me, man, if you're ready to go. He's probably, you said you're uploading or something, I think. If you go, I mean, it's like any game. If you go on Discord with this, you have an advantage because you can react quicker to just 2, pugs. Australia is a savage place even online. I'm actually in Vietnam, man. Born and bred Aussie, but I moved here with my wife. About 6 months ago? Not even 5 months ago. We moved here. That's actually when I started my channel. I moved here. I was in retail before. I was in sort of like state management. I ran 2 states of Australia, and I always wanted to do something like this. And I just thought, you know what? While I'm here and I don't have huge financial pressures on me at the moment, so I thought, let's give it a go. The food is really good in Vietnam. You've got to be careful of where you eat. That's the one thing, because they don't have the universal health and safety standards, for food that you have in other countries, like the UK, Australia, America. Well, maybe not America. Now, where's he set up? We're going to want to get in there. They're going to hit down here, something small on this side. And they're going to meet here. This guy's coming in here. Now, I'm the tank here, so I'm happy to just roll up. What are you doing? Okay, yeah, that'll do. Frontal. I don't want to get close. Front on, engage is ready. Send you ahead.
won.
We're gonna head
Faster,
that
you
way.
trots.
Where's my... That's a flaggy.
Ox is best.
Send out the probe. So boy, what's he running? Oh, okay, so he's going to be wanting to stick to range. So we're going to be the tank here. We're going to be the bait. The tailors are amazing here. It's really funny, you know, I was in men's clothing, to be honest with you. I was working for a company called YD Men Clothing, which is pretty big in Australia. And... Oh, way cheap, mate. Compared to Australia, it's ridiculously how much cheaper it is. Yeah. Like, I can get a meal for, like, what we would pay 15 bucks Australian, which pound, I think, is, like, 75% off around about. Well, sorry, it's about 75%. No, the other way around. So, pound, it's probably £10 or whatever, or even less. You could get for, like, and I don't know the pound, but for Australian, what would cost you 15 bucks would cost you $2 here. And that's for, like, if you wanted to get yourself, like, a nice big fresh bread roll with pork or pork crackling in it and a bit of chili, bits and pieces. Like, I mean, really nice stuff. It costs you about 30,000 dong, 40,000 dong. Australian, 100,000 dong is like $5.50 Australian. So it's really cheap for food here. But again, you can pay full Western prices. Just depends where you go, man. If you go into like the central CBD in District 1, you'll pay, depending on the restaurant, you will pay like Aussie prices or Western prices. But if you're out in the suburbs, you'll just pay normal stuff. Yeah, it's bloody nice, man. I really, really like. It's called banh mi hao wei, and banh mi is the bread and hao wei is pork. So hao is pork, and then wei is like a crispy pork. So then you got like bum tat nun, which is really nice. It's like a Vietnamese noodle with like a crispy pork, not like a pork with crackling on it, but like it's like steamed and then cooked a little bit. It's really interesting. And then you got these really light white noodles with it, which is really nice. Try to stay off the carbs as much as I can, but it's hard here because there's a lot of carbs.
Ox is best.
What are you doing? Get back here.
We's ready.
Don't go too far. What do we got here? Okay. We're gonna send...
From a strike launch.
Send them forward.
We won.
The only problem with this bloke, it's like, you can shoot 4 ways, but I find you randomly hit, you just don't hit anything with it. It's almost useless. It's probably just my inept play. Mouth-watering food description. That's it, man. Welcome to the stream, Dog Shadow Gaming.
Yeah.
Mouth-watering food description. They have lots of really cool food, and then they have really weird food too. So like in Western countries, we would cut the tail off a chicken, sort of thing. You know, it's like if you gotta go get a chook from the supermarket or whatever. We would cut the tail off the chicken, and we'd cut the head off the chicken, so you just get like the chicken. Here you get the whole chicken, and they look at you really weird when you when you don't use the whole chicken. Mate, what are you doing?
You got it.
Better concentrate on play here.
We's ready. Our escort went boom.
Certainly did. What are you doing, man?
We won.
We want that.
You got it.
You have seized a strategic area.
That's who we want. We want that big boy there.
Move that junk. sighted! Here we go! Box is best!
Come on, drop those shields. Ah, bugger.
Smashed up on the enemy ship! You want us over there? Box! Hold on to something! The fight is over here! Next boys, get to work, you lazy gits! More Dakar!
Turn, man.
Move that junk! Yeah?
That's it. Keep hitting my massive rock. I'm okay with that. Oh, sorry, man. Didn't mean to hit you.
You accumulated 25% of strategic points.
Enemy ship sighted!
Should get him.
What do you want? You got it, boss! Boss, we got him!
Alright, this one's gone.
Faster, you cross! We's ready.
Oh, that was wrong. Should have done the rally. Damn.
Orcs!
The enemy has accumulated 25% of strategic points.
You got it.
Got brace for impact, lock on. No, we don't need any of those.
Yeah? Box is best. You want us over there?
Yeah.
We's ready.
So, what have we got? We need to rally the knobs. There we go.
What do you want?
Need to do pretty much the same thing here. Well, a giant moving ball of tankiness has pretty much done its
The
job
enemy has seized a strategic
so
area.
far, although we are not necessarily winning. Now I have little to no chance of catching those Eldar. Just not gonna happen. Come on.
You have
Rally the
accumulated
knobs.
50% of strategic
There we
points.
go. Careful. This is the only problem with this. I'm gonna end up hitting my own guys here.
Orcs is best. The fight is over here. Yeah? You got it. We's ready. You got it.
I'm trying not to hit my bloody allies.
Yeah.
Come on.
Here Here we go. Fire bombers, begin Daka Daka!
I need to get clear of my allies here. They're going to circle around this way.
Faster, you grots!
Replacement troops depending on blah blah blah. Yep.
It's not supposed to burn, fix it!
Alright.
Orcs, orcs, orcs! Move that junk! Hit the red button! What do you want?
He's very smart. They're very smartly and effectively taking up my ramming ship. This isn't a ramming ship, it's just a giant moving fortress, basically. But this is the ramming ship, and so they've immediately focused all their fire on my ability to ram, which is basically rendered me new to me at this point, fortunately. So it's really up to him. They're just going to keep out-distancing me, which is how you play an orc player. Which is very, very clever. The only thing I can do now is try and catch him in one of these, because they won't let me get close enough. I need him to... so that I can actually get into this.
You have seized a strategic area.
Locked on, boss. What do you want? He's ready. You got it.
Touch that.
Here we go.
Yeah, nothing I can do there. Provide replacement troops. Troops are okay. Oh, not great, but not too bad.
Fox is best.
You have accumulated 75% of strategic points.
One gone. And this is the hard point of the orcs.
Full speed! Faster, you grots!
One down.
Please ready. You got it, boss.
You are close to victory by strategic points.
Almost got away. Not this time, buddy. Yeah, we should get some of that salvo on. Oh, there we go. We won it. You can run out of torpedoes, but Daka lasts for... It certainly does. Oh, that was good. I'm sorry, I'm looking left and right. I'm using Restream for the first time or second time now, and I'm just trying to get a feel for it. Just want to see a big war army jump out of the ship and board some fools. Indeed, indeed. Might have to pick up the game. It is full open beta now, or is it only running for a period of time? So basically, Rubik's, it runs in beta up until launch point. So if you buy it now, you get immediate access to the beta, and then it launches officially on the 24th. But it's from what I understand, it's open the whole way. You don't get the full campaigns. You get the start of, you get the prologue, 2 of the campaigns, I believe. Was it Tyrannus or Necron? Can't remember which, and the Imperial. Yeah, that's right, that's right. How did we go there? We did alright. We did alright. What do we open up? We open up something new. Super Zappers, that's really good. Well, While in locked-on stance, all zap attacks have a 50% chance to bypass shields and high fields. So that is, I really like that one. Which is, applies to ships with lances, which is really cool. Alright, so what do we have? We started with Imperial, we had some Tau, we did the Orcs. I think Nids would be next. We'll go my favorite, we'll go Kraken. I wonder if... No, I did open up some of these. But, alright, so let's play them. What are we going to do here? We're going to do... go for a probe as always. Wrecking Ball, I had some... it was okay at times, but not amazing. It's pretty damn buggy though. I'm amazed Dog hasn't crashed yet. Yeah, well, I mean, in the first one, you couldn't even play two versus two because you'd probably get 1 out of every 5 games, and sometimes it would hard crash the whole game. However, they reckon they fixed it, so a lot of the patch notes, a big chunk of it was just on multiplayer server stability, which was really cool. But it's typical, yeah, you're right, Rubik, it's typical early access. And Janus Knight 2, it is a really small studio doing this. Typical Australian giant bugs, yeah, and yes, my favourite. Yeah, we have all the, mate, Australia has all the bugs. We have, what is it, like 6 of the 10 deadliest snakes in the world. We have 6 of, or 7 of the 10 deadliest spiders in the world. We've got like, Jesus. And we've got bugs galore. Although Vietnam has got some big bugs, man, I tell you. Wow. Like in Australia, you go places, right, and you find spiders. Like if you're in an Australian house, it'll be really common for you to find like a huntsman or a daddy longlegs or just spiders up in corners, you know, even in the cleanest houses. Even in my house, and I spray pesticides for my house, you'll find like huntsmen everywhere, right? That's like your live-in thing for your house. Here, you get geckos. You get little gecko lizards, and they, well, I should say, they start this big and they grow up to like this, and they'll just like crawl around the walls and stuff. But I tell you what, I'll take a gecko over a spider any day. Any day of the week. What are we going to do here? Let's stop talking. Launch a spore to a specific location once it has reached the destination, or if it collides with the ship, it stops and explodes after 5 seconds. This is actually, I actually like this one. Psychic Scream. Enemy ships that are radius around the ship suffer. Yeah, that one's actually a bit better. Let's go with that one. And Augur is always chameleon skin. The ship is stealth as long as it doesn't move. Interesting. What do we got? Michelle, my aunt lives in Australia and she always complains about little monkeys jumping through the window to steal all kinds of stuff if they leave them open. Little monkeys. We don't have monkeys, man. I assume she's meaning maybe magpies or birds. We have hedgehogs here. Yeah. Yeah, well, I suppose, yeah. Acid weapon, chances increased by 50%. Meh. Range of macro, meh. Acid blood, as long as the ship is less than a whole second enemy ship. Yeah, cool. And precious spines. Spray the spore explosion around. Grab with that one. I suppose. Alright, 2v2. What do we want to do here? Customize fleet. Oh, hang on. Maybe I was using Crackalacker. Let's go. We'll go back. What was Crackalacker? Let's have a look at Crackalacker. Battleship Bio, Tentacle Hive Ship, Frigate, Corrosive, Kraken. Sure. Let's go with that. Why not? Well, I have no idea if they have monkeys in Austria, man. They definitely have monkeys here in Vietnam, I can tell you that right now. I can actually get a monkey as a pet here. Like, it's totally legal. Hedgehogs are really fast. 8 eggs. Blue. He would be pretty sure she called them monkeys, though. Maybe she is the famous jungles of Austria, yeah. Oh man, you can get like dozens of different monkeys you can get. You can get them and they're a pet and that sort of stuff. You don't see them a lot on the street. A lot of people have dogs, but it's really funny. I bring my whippet here. I have a purebred whippet, and being Brits, I'm sure you know what a whippet is. Here, they had no idea. Took him to the vet and they said, oh, it's an Italian Greyhound. I said, no, it's a whippet. That's actually where my channel got its name, Dog Shadow Gaming, because his name's Shadow and he tends to sit and watch me play, which is why you see the intro clips on all my YouTube stuff with him sort of sitting there watching me playing. That she might have said something racist about without me realizing. That's classic. Oh god. Well, if it was right, it could be Australia if it's racist. Where does she live? She could live up north, maybe. Oh, hedgehogs. Yeah, hedgehogs, yeah. We don't have hedgehogs. We have porcupines, which I think are similar. Or we call them echidnas, realistically. Alright, we're taking a while on this one. Give me a second, I'm just gonna grab a drink of water. I'm surprised it's taking this long to find people, to be honest with you. The other two went straight in. Oh, Brisbane. Yeah. Brisbane, yeah. Brisbane's in Queensland, which is our, like, sunshine state. It's our, you got, like, Brisbane, and then you got Gold Coast. And it's, it's closer, like, moving towards the Philippines and that, so it's more tropical. You've got Victoria, which is down the bottom, and it's closer to Tasmania and further south, so it's colder climates. Queensland's sort of the hotter, more tropical climates. Brisbane's sort of the central for Queensland. You got Melbourne, which is central Victoria, and you got Sydney, which is central for New South Wales. Yeah, it's definitely Brisbane. Right, we're having no luck. This could be a bug though. Waiting for server creation. So we did find a team. It's just still doing server creation. Why? We're going to back out of that one because it was just taking a little bit too long. What are we doing? We're doing NIDS. We're doing Kraken. We're going to do this one and this one. We're going to do... Yeah. We're going to do that one. This. Crack-a-lacka. Cruiser. Corrosive. Battle cruiser. Corrosive. Clutch. Fire plasma drone. Light cruiser. Cruiser acid acid. Whoop. Oh! We had a crash! Alright, let me start it back up, guys. Hang on, I'll put you on BRB. Okay. Alright, we're back. We're with Crack-a-lacka again. Yeah. Alright, Crack-a-lacka. Yeah, basically, I mean, you've got Australia's like, I mean, we're the smallest continent and the biggest island. We're both, apparently. And you basically, all of the most inhabitable areas are around the coast because that's just, it just is. The center is mostly desert. Also, all the really, really dangerous shit usually lives in the desert. A lot of the dangerous shit. Not all of it. We have redbacks and funnel web spiders and stuff like that. They're sort of everywhere. Brown snakes, king snakes, all that sort of stuff. But most of the really, really kill you in a couple of seconds type shit is in the center. Except the redback, that's pretty bad. You don't want to get bitten by one of them. However, they're pretty easy to spot and pretty iconic. Oh, is it? Thanks, man. I'll have to recheck that one. Probably needs to be pulled down a little bit. Going over there. No, yeah, so basically, most of the livable greenish type areas are around all the coasts. And so most of them are around the coast. Canberra, which is our capital for Australia, is in the center. Looking for a match. We got on the last two really quickly, and now we're really struggling. Oh no, here we go, waiting for server creation. Beautiful, we're in. This is... I only know a bit about Sydney, really, and then whatever they shown on Border Patrol. Yeah, pretty much, man. I reckon nobody has survived coming back from the middle section, Janet, and it's deep into the savage territory that no electronics work. The realm of Warzak. Yeah, it kind of looks like it, man. It's just desert. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I'll actually have a look at it. Maybe I picked the wrong one. Oh, that's right. I have it. Yeah, I've got to reset this thing. Sorry, boys. I'll have to check out. Thank you for letting me know. I won't be using that screen again. Was it in Australia they had spiders with glide through the air on their self-made parachute and then took over an entire field within 2 hours? I have no idea, man, on that one. I don't know where you get, what are we fighting here? Imperials and Tyranids. Alright, so these guys are both going to close. And... Ah, a shuttle. Very cool. He should actually be fairly decent. Shadowland is... I met him on the Focus Entertainment or Home Focus, whatever it is. The publisher's Discord. He seems to know what he's talking about, so he should be pretty good. Whoops, Gog Shadow. Alright, so we're gonna want to sneak up and charge them. Feel like we need to go over here. Actually, we'll just stay right here, I think. Frontal. What do we got here? Okay. Feeder tentacles, hook tentacle, harpy swarm, swarming brood squadron. Yeah, cool. That, and we got our auger probe. He's bunched up, potentially. Starship Troopers time now, their ships. So why the name Bell? Seems you should play under stream name. I think, well, Balthazar originally was just my gaming name on Steam, man, and pretty much every character ever that I've ever created. It started with, you know, when you're a kid and you pick a cool name you think sounds edgy. It was Balthazar, and I've just had it for so many years, and it's just gone from Balthazar, Balthazar, to Balthus, to just come down to Belth. And Australians like to shorten everything. Yeah. That's what we're going to try and do here. We're going to try and hook them in and eat the crew as best we can. Because that's what we want to do. They've definitely got... Let's see what we can find here. Oh, maybe they're ignoring this point. I doubt it, though. Looks like it's, Imperial or... Yeah, it's Imperial. Alright. Yeah, it's the Imperial. Alright. Our Chaos guys are going to be shooting the Imperials for all they're worth. I forget, who was our other opponent?
You have
Totally
seized
forget.
a strategic area. The enemy has seized a
G'day
strategic
springs to
area.
mind. Well, yeah, that's pretty much how we say hello. G'day.
You have seized a strategic area.
Okay. Alright, so they're all here. So he's going to be wanting to shoot them. We're going to be wanting to get in close, but what is probably going to happen here is we are going to get in. He's going to do a lot of shooting from range, as these guys move fairly slowly. We need to potentially... He'll have something small here as well, I would guess.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
We're going to want to stop here. Because we're going to want to sneak up on that bugger. Around behind him.
You have seized a strategic area.
Oh, what are you doing? One gone.
You have accumulated 25% of strategic points.
Turn. Tracking sensors, reload.
The enemy has accumulated
That was pretty stupid.
5% of strategic points.
Want. Oh yeah, good. Oh.
You have accumulated 50% of strategic points.
Oof, almost didn't get away from that. Just for the hell of it. There we go. That's what I wanted. Just jump out, shoot. What the hell? I've thought about this earlier, but I think it's just going just so you can gauge distance and unit size more easily. I love the look of Tyranny ships, whatever they are. The Hive Fleet is magnificent. I keep expecting them to just jump. Okay, yeah. Some of them actually chew if you can ram on them. Yeah. Mutiny. Yep. It's pretty amazing. It's the equivalent of route. You can sometimes kill the mutineers to get control back. Sometimes you can't. I'm not sure what dictates. Yeah. Invest in Commissaire or hire him. It would make sense. Cat breath. Prove me wrong. Cats have been sent to space before, but I've never heard of one that died up there. Only a dog. I think 2 monkeys. Okay. Cool. Alright. I'm pretty sure I remember back in the 50s they sent a monkey up, didn't they, or something or other? There's been multiple shows about it. What should we do next? Let's try... We had a good win out of that one. Let's try some Drukhari. Now, these guys are apparently the most OP guys in the game. I suck at them and did terribly with them, but apparently they're awesome. So... That's not what just your race says. Okay, fair enough. We're gonna go... Yeah, let's just pick these guys, they're good. Now these guys are like super micro intensive, which is why you'll tend to see you don't see a lot of little ships with them. When people play out, you generally just play one or the other, because you've got to be really, really careful with them. Or yes. Well, the ship and keeps it at safe maximum. Keeps it at its maximum duration for 10 seconds. Venom bomb, teleports maximum distance. Units bomb explodes for 10. It kills 4 troops on all ships. Disruption bomb. Blah, blah, blah. We're gonna go with shadow. Polarized fields. Damage caused by asteroid fields, minefields, and spore fields. Nullified. See, like the tactic. This is good because you don't want to be taking any damage from that. Especially if you're dealing Tyranids. But is it a little bit too specific? Void Predator. If the ship is in a glass cloud or asteroid field, enemy macro weapons suffer a 20% point. I mean, those two could be quite good together. We're not going to be ramming anybody. While in reload stance and fire rate, star cannon, laser cannons, and scythe whip missiles increased by 2% every second. Actually, we're going to go with that. Pull out of that. Ship's range up and increase the flagship, increase blah blah blah. Good assault chance, blah blah blah. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Okay, we're gonna go 2v2 Battlefleet Dark Pride. Battleship Iron Thorn. Light Cruiser Dark Mirror. Alright, let's go with those two. And let's launch it, see what we can do. Do it. Well, I can't type anymore. Get a feel that space has monkeys, but Australia is lacking. Well, they could still be up there. Monkeys live for a while. Oh, man. I must admit, I think my favourite factions so far have to be Tyranids and the Orcs. Quite like both of them. Alright, so what do we got here? We've got Mechanicus. He's going to be... I mean, this is interesting. I got absolutely poleaxed by this combo earlier on. Like, I mean, wrecked. So, this is interesting. So he's going to be sitting at range and trying to pummel the hell out of him. And I'm going to be trying to be stealthy and pummel them from, well, the rear. I don't know if this was the right decision. So they could have gone something a bit different. I'm going to group them into one. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? So I'm going to hit this one here. Oh, he's already there, so that's cool. We're going to want to... We're going to want to hit this one here. Yeah. We're going to want to stay... The engagement is to the longest possible depending on the ship's weapons. Yeah. Sounds good. Frontal. Yeah.
We move. Agreed.
Big thing with these guys, you just got to keep them moving all the time to keep your
Loose the razor wings.
yeah. Hopefully that was enough lead time. I don't think it will be.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Interesting. We were just detected.
Needs the cabal?
You have seized a strategic area.
You want to keep that stealth up. Basically, you've got to play them like a rogue and you're backstabbing everybody. Can't frontal attack anything. So what we got? Yeah. Cocoa Bonds.
We shall flay them all.
Does make it a little bit hard to be taking stuff though.
I see slaves to be claimed.
How did we get detected is the interesting
The
point.
cabal is all. I see slaves to be claimed.
You're gonna want to be throwing some bombs down, mate. Alright.
What is your wish?
You have seized a strategic area.
Right, so we're gonna want to try and take out the Necron if we can. Or stay behind the orcs and just screw them up. We might actually go with that.
I see slaves to be claimed.
The enemy has
Being
seized
way
a
too close
strategic
with
area.
Mechanicus. That's way too close.
What is your wish?
Alright, so objective here is basically to slow these guys down as much as we can. Stop them from being able to ram.
We shall flay them all.
I'm gonna send him. We're gonna call him
I see
2.
slaves to be claimed.
Call him 1. And this guy is basically just gonna be.
Fear our onset. They will scream our praises.
Going to take out those engines
We shall
first and
flay them
foremost.
all. If it please you. Engines to overload! With all speed! Fear our onset!
Stay as far out of their arc in the front as we can.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Engines to overload! We move! Raptors, begin terror raid!
Go, got a mutiny.
If it please you. We bring death.
Okay, he got wasted. Jumped in way too early.
With all speed.
We are going to want to get past this guy because he's going to ram us. Or he's going to try to ram us.
Engines to overload! Fear our onset.
The enemy has accumulated 25% of strategic points.
I want to take out his engines.
What aids the cabal?
You have
Lock
seized
on.
a strategic area.
With all speed.
6 seconds.
Raptors, begin terror raid. Let the engines scream. The feast begins.
You have accumulated 25% of strategic points.
Joys of island living. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, he sort of jumped in a little bit too quickly, that one. Let's give them another go. But we'll change up. Twice the flagship. Actually, we'll go with this one again. That was good. And we'll get rid of that one. Yeah, okay. So let's change this. Let's customize our fleet a little bit. What's the big boy? It's pretty much that one. What do we got here? Phantom Lancers, Scythe Missiles, Heavy Scythe Missiles, Impalers. Scythe Missile Artillery, Heavy Scythe Missile Artillery, Phantom Lance Artillery. Yeah, let's go with this guy. And what do we got left? Actually. Yeah, we've got about 200 left. 77 over. 55 over, a little bit too much. Okay. Right on the money. Okay. Let's call it Shadow. And we'll leave it at that. Oh man. Yeah, let's get into it. My landline isn't good enough to stream on, so I've got a 4G router for that. Oh, okay, cool, man. Oh god, yep. If I stream too often and don't get donations out of it, I'm actually losing money on it. Yeah, that sucks, dude. That's gonna make streaming really hard. Well, YouTube is probably not too bad because you can upload, just you can't stream. The threat value shows the interest of all factions in each sector. The higher is... Okay, so what do we got? We got Orcs going to be coming at us, and we've got Imperial. We're going to be... So these two are trying to ram us. Flat stick. I've got one ramming, and I've got... Well, I'm going to sort of trying to pound them as much as I can. Okay. Let's have a look at the battlefield. They're going to be hitting this. Let's take this. Yeah. There's my boy. My wife has just washed our dog. I'm probably the worst place to go. Yeah, good for growth and it's fun. Yeah, it is lots of fun. I'm enjoying it. Hopefully get some growth out. That'd be nice. Who are we waiting on? My guy. What? Can we swap iron portraits, please? Huh?
I see slaves to be claimed. Fear our onset. Let the engine scream.
He's gonna be going for that one.
What is your wish?
Send my guy here. Yeah, did we? We didn't. We're gonna want we're gonna want to throw them on there.
Begin terror raid.
Okay, looks like the orcs are over here, and he must be running with 3 fairly big ones. Imperial there. Okay.
What aids the Cabal? If it pleased you, how may I serve?
Pop you on 2 for now. Pop
The
you on 1.
Cabal is all.
The Cabal is all. I don't know what an iron portrait is meant, to be honest with you.
Has seized a
No
strategic
clue.
area.
Don't know what he's talking about.
The Cabal is all. I see slaves to be claimed.
Oh no, it looks like I got the Imperial. That's right.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Orcs must be over there.
You have seized a strategic area.
Yeah.
What aids the Cabal? Agreed. With all speed.
Alright, I'm gonna wanna
We shall flay them
throw
all.
him up here. And we're gonna go and steal this from behind him. Oh, what?
We bring death.
Didn't take it.
We
Idiot.
shall slay them all.
That was silly. Oh, right. Right, that's what he meant. I was thinking, is that what he means? But then I thought, no.
Loose the razor wings.
G'day, Jonathan. How are you, mate?
I see slaves to be claimed. I see slaves to be claimed. What aids the Cabal? What is your wish?
What are you doing? Don't know what this guy's doing.
Agree. I see slaves to be claimed.
You have seized a strategic area.
Right.
With all speed,
Don't jump in too quick, man.
we bring death. Loose the razor wings. How may I serve?
The battle is engaged. I gotta
You
take this
have
point, get
seized
moving.
a strategic area.
Agreed.
Why are you ramming the rock fortress? No, don't do that.
How may I serve? What is your wish?
Keep moving, keep moving.
The Cabal is all. Track our prey. I see slaves to be claimed. Loose the razor wings.
Keep moving.
The Cabal is all. We move.
Ah, crap. He jumped in way too early.
The enemy has accumulated 25% of strategic points.
Let's try, man.
If it pleased you.
Ugh.
They will fear us forevermore.
Gave up. Yeah, the bot's sharing chat between platforms, yeah. I've got our restream going. Apparently the Dark Eldor are the most... I mean, I'm terrible at them, let's be fair. You have to keep them constantly moving to keep... Well, it's not a shield, it's their stealth, man. To keep their stealth going, you have to be constantly shielded, moving all the time. As soon as you stop, it depletes. Apparently they're the most OP faction. They put out the most damage of any faction. Like, you can kill people really, really well. That's the general consensus on the Focus forums at the moment when I was looking on last night. However, I completely and utterly suck at them. So that's basically, yeah, I suck at them. Very high DPS, but fragile, yeah. Correct, Janet's right, 100%. Sparty, Sotek and Turun could all use that as well. Yeah, absolutely. This is Restream. So with Restream, you can stream to like 30 different platforms. Yeah. So right now we're running on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and like I think 6 all up at the moment. Yeah. You've got I'm not sure on the capacities, like what kind of rig you need, what kind of internet connection. I think your internet connection needs to be fairly decent. So I don't know how you'd go, but yeah, I mean, give it a shot, man. I think it's good. Who am I with? Right, so they're going to want to be staying range. He's going to take that side, I'm going to take this side. Alright, so bear in mind everyone, I completely suck at the Duck Elder and I'm simply playing them to get a hand on. From what I understand, the tactic with them is to take asteroid field shenanigans where you don't take any damage from asteroid fields, and basically hide in asteroid fields and just shoot people from range, like mass range. That's apparently the tactic. Yeah. Well, yeah, so you stream, like I use Streamlabs. So you stream from Streamlabs to Restream and then they stream to everything else. We're just waiting this dude.
Agreed. Engines to overload. What aids the cabal?
Excellent, they're both working.
Engines to overload.
That's interesting, didn't know we could do that. I wasn't detected from that, so that's
We
interesting.
shall flay them all.
I wonder what this is. Let's go and have a look, shall we?
Raptors, begin terror raid.
Looks as if I'm going to be the one doing all the engaging to start with.
How may I serve? The all. We bring death. Halt!
You have seized a strategic area.
Long shot.
You have seized a strategic area.
We shall flay them all. Raiding velocity.
What we got?
You have seized a strategic area.
We move. If it please you. The Cabal is all. Raptors, begin terror raid.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
With all speed. Let the engines scream. I see slaves to be claimed. I see slaves to be claimed. There are onset.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
I see slaves to be claimed. What aids the Cabal? I see slaves to be claimed. If it please you. I see slaves to be claimed.
Alright, let's see.
Loose the razor wings.
Gonna want to get in behind this guy.
Agreed.
He marked us.
We bring death. I see slaves to be claimed.
We're gonna lock on.
The enemy is seized.
Need to get rid of these, otherwise he's gonna keep marking me.
With all speed. I see slaves claimed. We bring death.
Alright, managing to stay stealth for the most part.
If it please you. We move.
We need to get out of here. It's two of them.
Engines to overload. Let the engines scream.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
I see slaves to be claimed.
Hmm.
Their fear is sweet.
As long as he's got these guys.
Accumulated 25% of strategic points.
What is your
Alright.
engines to overload? There are onset.
Hopefully is he doing right? He's doing okay. It's not too bad.
We shall slay them all.
Alright, we're stealthed again. Up our troop capacity a little bit.
Agreed.
Need to get around and behind these guys.
We bring death.
This is the only problem I think with balancing with these guys. Their firepower is awesome.
much pain, so much sweet terror. Fear our onset.
Damn it. And that's the macro heavy bullshit. It sucks about these guys.
The enemy has accumulated 25% of strategic points.
Ah, bugger.
Our master fails and falls.
How'd he go? Oh, bugger. Alright, we've lost this one. We probably would have been better off coming down here and helping these guys here, rather than playing around with the tower, who could just keep pinging me. I was hoping I could clear out his little pingers early, but oh well. They are really tough to play. Indeed, that was when you start to wonder if she made it all up because she refused to admit that she downed 2 bottles of wine while complaining to a cat about men and the price of cheese. What the hell is that about? I've been playing this now. They are billions lately, and one of the units constantly makes weird remarks about how she is so tired because last night was amazing. Very good. Alright. No, I haven't. Oh man. Alright, so screw that. We're gonna move on to a new one. Let's play some Mechanicus. Let's bomb people from afar with impunity, shall we? Rightio. Okay, so here we go. I mean, I think we have to do Mars, don't we? We really have to go Mars. We're gonna go Mars, and we're gonna be like bomb. Orbital probe, disruption bomb. Do a rad tempest. Ship weapons damage and shields is raised by 10%. The hull quarter is the ship's weapons damage to enemy shields is raised by 10%. Hull quarter activation delay. Blah 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 blah. Applies to line ships. Let's go with that. Macros, lightning strike. Yeah, do that as well. Any chance for some Necrons after these guys? I'm curious to see how they play in space battles. I only know them from a defensive layer standpoint, really. Yeah, man, we can do that. I mean, I'm going to do that now if you want. Let's go do Necrons. I'll go blue, because I like them. That's what I call these guys, the blue, because they're blue. Right. We should do... Transmemorial. Yes, we should do that. We should do that. We're gonna go with each assault action applies a fire on board, it affects the target. No. While the ship is located in a gas card, the hull core is actually affected by that. Damage inflicted by the star pulse and increased by... Yeah, let's do that. Size, each assault... Crypt stance can be used, the deck is destroyed. Yeah, that's probably a good one. 2v2, let's go with Lord. I'm pretty sure this just gives us one big almighty ship to sort of macro, although it can go badly, especially if it gets picked on. Let's see. Let's see how we go. He was talking about where he and goes to eat like 3 times a week. Okay. Let's line up and see where we're at. You have to do a background check. I have to run a background check on everyone even slightly related to Turin's family. Fair enough. All right. Any chance of Necron's actually okay? Yeah. I'm mostly concerned about and Turin just needs a bit of adult guidance from time to time. Right, fair enough. Yeah, I know. I just thought of that afterwards, Jonathan. Thanks for letting me know, man. Line ship stuff doesn't work, yeah. That's alright. Now, we're going to put these guys on scout, I think. Where are they going to be hitting? Looks like they'll be hitting down here. We might stick together with our boys here, because they will more than likely come down here anyway. Yeah, we might just stick together over here. We'll move a lot slower than him, so we'll go for this first one. We'll try and move on this one here, I think, and he'll take this, and then we'll see. They should be taking that, although if I was them, I'd probably be hitting this side. They're not going to want to give this up, though, and they're going to understand we're going to be coming through here, so there's a good chance... No? They grouped up over the right. Okay, yep. So they're looking to take the 2 points, and the contest will be over here. We'll take the 3. It looks like battle will be somewhere in here.
Ready to serve.
Okay. Yeah, we don't have any... Yeah, we don't have any ships in this one.
What is your command?
No, nothing to...
I serve your glory.
Can I hit that? Whoa, that was close. Alright. What? Absolutely no context for anything we're saying. Pretty much, yeah, it's pretty hard. Doesn't matter.
Yes, my liege.
Wonderful.
You have seized a strategic area.
Alright, where are we?
I am the dynasty's spear. Moving.
Alrighty. What is my wife doing?
Ready to serve.
Question is, what is this? I'm assuming it's just a scout vessel trying to take early.
I am the dynasty's spear.
The enemy.
The only
has
problem
seized
with
a
our
strategic area.
grouping here is we're both extreme. We're pretty much the two weakest factions on the thing, so we're gonna have to.
Seized a strategic area.
We're gonna have to. I don't even know how we're gonna tackle this one.
What is your command?
Corsair and Necron. Yeah.
I serve your glory.
Ideally, with Necron, you kind of want something that is tanky as well, like some orcs.
How may I serve? All power to mortal humans. We are death.
We want to keep these guys behind this guy as much as we can.
Ready to serve.
This is good. We've caught him out.
Inferior vessels.
I'll be marked.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
I am the dynasty's spear. Yes, my liege. Ready to serve.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Locked. How may I serve?
He's going to try and get around behind me. However, I have time. We're going to do that. And that's ideally how you want to play them. You want to try and get them behind them or out of their arc. It's kind of like, they kind of like bomb in and then it's like AoE sort of do their damage. It's kind of the best way to use them. They have all the gas clouds, so I can't heal these guys. What do we got here? Space Marines. Okay, well they're the worst faction in the game.
What is your command? As you command. On the march.
They're going to want to try and board us. And we've got orcs, and they're going to try and stick together as well.
I serve your glory.
You have seized a strategic area.
We are going to die first in this one, unfortunately, I think.
Relocating.
Because they're going to focus on us because they're not going to be able to catch the Eldar. And he's definitely going to try and ram us. We're going to want to try and hold our teleport. It's got a massive cooldown on it.
Ready to serve. Inevitable.
You have accumulated 25% of strategic points.
Moving.
You're going to want to try and warp in behind.
Relocating. Weapons are ready.
Damn it. That was what I was afraid of. Oh, that was lucky. There we go. Alright.
The enemy has accumulated
Damn it.
25% of strategic points.
Very effective.
You have accumulated 50% of strategic points. You have seized a strategic area.
Inevitable. Yes,
All right. still have 3 points. If I can keep the points here, and he can keep running, we should be alright. So we've got the advantage so far.
The enemy is seizing one of your strategic areas.
I serve your glory. I am the dynasty's spear.
Salda's actually not a bad player. Yeah, I used his death to try and take as much damage as I could. Oh, give as much damage as I could, so. He needs to clean up those 2 little ones. These guys will be hard pressed to attack him, but he'll try and ram with these.
You have accumulated 75%
victory
of
for us.
strategic points.
Flip
You
a
have
point.
seized a strategic area.
And he can't hope to win now because the orcs are too slow. We've got too many points.
On the march. What is your command?
That would be pretty cool, Mishka. That'd be very good, actually. Sea of Thieves and Warhammer, that would be awesome. Oh, he got him. Drifting Hulk.
The enemy has accumulated 50% of strategic points.
This should be all over.
I serve your glory. As you command. How may I serve? Bringing terror unseen.
I'm gonna sneak him behind here. And we'll steal this as soon as they move. Oh, good.
You are close to victory by strategic points.
Ready to serve. Initializing motive power.
I wonder how you can ping. Can't remember how.
What is your command?
Oh.
Inevitable. Relocating.
Yeah. GG. Very good. Man of War is out, man. I think you meant, Mishka, did you mean 40k or did you mean just Warhammer? Because there's already, well, I got Man of War, which is already out. Which is set in like Total War era. Yeah, Total War era. Yeah, everything, man. You got Skaven in there, you got Orcs, you can play as what do you call it? Imperium of Man. You can play as Chaos. You can actually play a Chaos raiding fleet sort of mode as well, which is pretty cool. No, it's not. And it's a pretty old game now, to be honest with you. It is pretty cool though. Like they've got story quests. You can go, yeah, you can go for loot and all that, yeah. Any votes for what's next? What should we do? I think it's had some patching. Yeah. What you want, right, is 40k original Battlefront. So the original Star Wars Battlefront, but set in 40k. Now that would be a cool game, and they would make so much money. And then you want it developed by someone like CD Projekt Red, or Mechanicus is alright. If you like turn-based strategy type games, Mechanicus is alright. You'd be wanting either Rockstar or CD Projekt Red. Tau or IG. Okay. Yeah, we can do some Imperial Guard if you want. I mean, I just did Tau before. We can do Tau. Yeah, let's do Tau. Yeah, wouldn't it? Original Battlefront, because this new ones are terrible. But I mean, if you put the new Star Wars Battlefield or Battlefront graphics on the, this is why I don't understand how they could stuff up Star Wars stuff. It should have been a slam dunk. It should have been so easy. We're going to use the railgun because I like it. And we're going to do the void shields as well. We're going to... We're going to do that. I'm going to do that. Yeah. Let's do heavy fleet. Hang on, let's... No, we don't want to do that. Frigate card, burst damage, cruiser, frigate Castellian, cruiser, yeah, let's go with that one. Do the sub-factions matter, or is it strictly a color theme? The only preference that dictates what you pick there. It's color, but also in some of them, like if you, I won't do it now, but when we go into the next one, I'll show you. In some of them, like there's certain factions that sub-factions slightly change some of the abilities you've got. So not all of them. I'll show you in the next one. Just remind me. Yes. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Mishka. Totally there with you. That would be amazing. Totally there. Frostbite 2 engine, yeah. For Honor, yeah. That would... Imagine playing like an Empire Swordsman or... whatever. You know what I mean? That'd be sweet. Bright Flame Wizard. That would be awesome. A Bright Mage, I should say. Or even something that we haven't seen, because we've got the Bright Mage in Vermintide 2. Maybe you could do something like a Shadow Wizard. The Shadow Wizards are amazing. They're like real sort of stealth and dagger type stuff. If you've ever read Grey Seer with Thanquil in it, the first of the Thanquil books, there's a Shadow Wizard in that who'd make a great sort of character for that. I don't know, actually. I'll have a look, man. And we will check it out. We'll see, Kriegveld. Yeah, we'll check it out. Imagine we'll see a lot more AAA Warhammer titles now that TW has put on. Yeah, I reckon so too. Although Valrak just put, Chapter Master Valrak, who also does like a Warhammer channel specifically, like, well, if you're looking for a Warhammer channel that is specific Warhammer and is probably the biggest, then Valrak is definitely it. Chapter Master Valric, and he just put out a video saying that there's actually only 2 releases. So there's this one, and there's Necromunda Underhive, which is the successor of Mordheim, City of the Damned, which is a really good turn-based tactical strategies. If you haven't played Mordheim, go and get it. It is amazing. What am I doing? I am choosing the wrong people. Pay attention, Balth. Okay. We move slowly and want to be shooting from range, so we're going to be moving over here. Turn. Turn. That'll do me. Okay. And we're going to group them into 1. Should be setting their ranging properly. I'm not doing that at the moment. Who's my capital? That's my capital.
Mondka, the killing blow brings the enemy's end. How may I serve the Tauva?
Let's go. The only colour that matters is Imperial Fist. Are you sure you're not Chapter Master Valric in hiding there, Jonathan? He's a massive Imperial Fist fanboy.
Honor the teachings of Yola. At your orders, Koro.
Alright, where are they? There's something in there. Damn it, I keep losing track of who I'm fighting. This is very important. The only drama here is I only have 1 pinging vessel, and it's really important for the tower. Maybe not as important for these guys, but still important.
Aircraft ready for orders.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Interesting.
We serve the Kovatra.
You have seized a strategic area.
Gravitic drive engaged.
Normally I'd throw the light frigates out the front to ping them to get better, so we could do lock on. However,
Ready.
I've only got the 1, so I don't want him to die.
The enemy has seized a strategic area. The enemy has seized a strategic area.
This could very much be Tyranids, which we don't want a part of. No, they're Tyranids.
Drones have identified an enemy target.
Okay, we really want to take rid of these Tyranids immediately. They're gonna ram the hell out of us.
For Orlok, it will be so. We serve the Kovatra.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
How may I serve the Kovatra? Drones have identified an enemy target.
Alright, this is where we excel.
At your orders, Koro. Bombing run underway.
Good.
Drones have identified an enemy target. Aircraft ready for orders. Drones have identified an enemy target.
Demiurge ship at your orders.
That cannot be done for me. Hasna, triumph for the set. Drones have identified an enemy target. Drones have identified an enemy target. Barracuda show slow. Drones have identified an enemy target. Lutite's teachings guide our fire.
Damn it.
Drones have identified an enemy target.
Oh, he's not stupid.
For the Tau and the Brotherhood.
We serve the Kovata. The Imperials has been lost.
The enemy is seizing one of your strategic areas. The enemy has accumulated 25% of strategic points.
Damn it, that was stupid.
Backup failing. Red lights on all panels. Drones have identified an enemy target.
That cannot be done, Corporal. Mining ship underway. Shasla, triumph for the Sept.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Closing on your position. Brotherhood, attack.
Stupid.
We serve the Kovatra. Viola.
Should get both of them. Come on.
Gravitic drive engage.
Oh.
Our flagship is gone.
How may I serve the Tauba? Guide our fire.
The enemy has accumulated 50% of strategic points.
One.
Surveying location. Something to mine there. Drones have identified an enemy.
Alright, should be able to deal with that.
For the Tau and the Brotherhood. Get us moving.
The enemy has accumulated 75% of strategic points.
Mining ship underway. Switching to cruising speed. Surveying location. Something to mine there. Mining ship underway. Surveying location.
Drones have identified an enemy target.
Brotherhood, attack. For the Tau and the Brotherhood. Something to mine there. Surveying location. Brotherhood, attack.
The enemy is close to victory by strategic points.
Ah, crap. I didn't even watch. He's going to win off the strategic points. Bugger me. Alright.
Kingship underway.
Yeah. Yeah. I was so focused on trying to take out the Tyrians before they rammed me, I totally just missed the whole point of the strategic points. There's something like the strategic, like I wish there was different map variants. I don't know how you do it. But it's always just take and hold points. Because sometimes it makes some modes not as useful. What was the next one? Imperial Guard, I think. Imperial Navy was the other request. Yeah, before I begin. So certain factions change things. So if you go to Chaos, for instance, you'll see that there's 10 here. If I go to, I think it's Nurgle. I've got an extra one here. So some do, some don't. So Emperor's Children have an extra one on both, I think. What do you think? 10? Yeah. So they've got an extra little bit of something, and it's usually something to do with their flavor. So unfortunately, Night Lords, which is my favorite faction, doesn't have it, but yeah. IG Krieg, right? Yeah. What have we got? Short burn torpedoes, speed torpedoes increase. Okay, cool. Solar Armageddon, Bastion. No, sorry. They are from the Battlefleet Gothic game. So there wasn't actually Krieg. I mean, Krieg's it's a world and it's a type of troop. But these guys are, so you've got Battlefleet Gothic, Battlefleet Solar, Armageddon, Bastion, and Coronas. Coronas? First game, yeah, King of the Hill, basically, yeah. Quite a few game mods, apparently. King of the Hill, Destroy Base, Ambush, a few others. Yeah. Have we got a different... I don't think we've opened anything yet. Yeah, cool. Do you want to play Imperial Guard? Yes? Yeah. Yeah, where was Krieg? Where's Krieg located in? I'm like throwing out there. Bastion, maybe? Well, long range. I mean, yeah, the Imperials are more sort of rammed, sort of medium players, so they're good at sort of everything. They're not really specialised in anything. I suppose you can specialise them into ramming. They're pretty good at that. When are the Tyrians not OP? Yeah. Alright, let's go. We'll go Bastion. Well, these guys actually do have bayonets on the spaceship, so kind of. Segmentum Tempestus. I'm not really sure which one of these belongs to that. I'd say Bacca or Bastion, I think. But anyway, alright. Go with red, because red's cool. We're gonna do a Krieg special, so we will do ramming speed. Krieg or Imperial Guard Force BFG deals with the Imperial Navy, which is different. Yeah, exactly. We're going to go ramming though. So increases shield regeneration by 25% all ships, and applies to fleet Imperial Navy ships with spurs. This is ramming. Ramming damage is increased by 50%. So let's play a Krieg theme. Although, yeah. 2v2. And I think that was ramming. Pretty sure this was my ramming one. Now for selected skills, we should do makes shields invulnerable except for yep. Plasma bomb, I like it. Alright, see what we can do. That's mass on space boat, yeah. Okay, well, Space Marine. I'm surprised there's people playing Space Marines, but there are dead hard fans who'll do it either way. So we're going to ram those Space Marines because their hull strength is shit, and we're going to try to do what we can do to ram bayonet charge the Eldar there. Basically, you've got two that are going to sort of stay at distance a little bit, and then you've got two that are just going to want to close as best we can and ram. That's pretty much what the Tyranids do. They either ram or they eat. It's one or the other. These guys pretty much ram and bombard a little bit. I'm the only one with some decent range weapons. We're gonna move up here. And they're gonna be hitting, my guess is here to take these three. They're gonna have something small try and take this. They'll try to hit here and take this through. We're gonna open up with some salvos of torpedoes. Run right down this line. Not a lot for people to hide in here. The gas clouds and asteroids pretty clear on the map, so that's pretty good. No, they didn't. Well, according to those who are more knowledgeable than I, they did not get a buff. They reckon that they got an armor buff, but their macros now do less damage. Because a lot of them have macro weapons, macro cannons. I haven't actually played them since, so I've got to check it out. We are about to find out. What we'll do is in the next one we'll run some Space Marines. In the first game, I didn't think they were that flash hot, and I don't think they're that flash hot this game. So this one we just want to get in close and ram. Ram. Bayonet charge. Reduce space and firing at anything that comes within range while making rude hand gestures. Alrighty. Alright, so anything that's going to be down that way
Engaging engines.
is going to die. And now you're going to die. Why is Nightbot still on? Fix bayonets. Sorry, John. I thought I purged Nightbot from my systems. Apparently it's heretical and I couldn't purge it enough.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Who needs Auger Probes when you can just shoot loads of torpedoes? See what we find here. Oh, it looks like he's skillfully managed to evade that lot. Okay, so we got some engagement here and some engagement here. Oh, we got the Space Marines. Beautiful.
Enemy sighted.
I did my house look to commence purging. Yes. I thought I had purged it 3 times now. Right. Must be it's a Twitch thing. Rightio. My apologies there, John.
The enemy has seized a strategic area. You have seized a strategic area.
Enemy sighted!
Alright.
Enemy sighted!
You have seized a strategic area.
Aye, Admiral. Brace for impact!
Charge!
Understood.
Maximum burn! Your orders?
Impossible, Admiral.
Ship ready.
Come on, what are you doing?
Impossible, Admiral.
Ship ready. Our boarders have caused internal damage.
Can't do that.
We serve.
We serve. Engaging.
Enemy ship crippled by the lightning strike. Lock on target.
Target locked in.
We wait your command. Acquiring new vector. Understood. Your orders? Heading acknowledged. Ship ready.
For the Emperor.
We serve. Reloading.
You have accumulated 25% of strategic points. The enemy has accumulated 25% of strategic points.
Coordinates acknowledged. Aye, Admiral. Underway. We wait your command. Engaging engines. We serve. The battle is lost.
Execution.
Your orders? Changing course. Ship ready. Reporting successful boarding action. We serve.
Get out of there.
One of our ships is gone, sir. Setting course. Reloading. Target locked in. Targeting enemy vessel. Course engaged.
Okay.
Heading acknowledged.
And that's pretty much it.
For the Emperor. Engaging target. Changing course.
Sandy's relocked.
Underway.
You have accumulated
We need, yeah.
50% of strategic points.
Setting course.
And that should be that.
You have accumulated 75% of strategic points.
Can't remember who was saying we haven't seen Mechanicus yet, but if you jump on my YouTube channel, links are below. I've got, I think, I'm up to like part 4 or part 5 in my Mechanicus series, so you can check it out there. The last one has me fighting a Necron Lord. Alright, so not a bad little win there. I think we were going to do Space Marines next. By fire be purged, there is purity to be found within the flame. The flame purifies the dark space. Flames are necessary. 'Tis heresy to say anything but. Agreed. Space Marine player has no idea what he's got into. It's more intimidating if they keep burning. Sounds like it's time to board. Yeah. Call the commissar. As it should be, mutiny damned. Execute them in front of the lads. Another bright idea enters my mind from the Warhammer. That sounds like Canadian Cordio. Savage supplies, build your little outpost, fight off chaos creatures and whatnot. Orc warrior bands and such. That's a good idea, Misha. Teach you the homeworld of the flesh terrors. Be good too. There's so many, this is the thing with Warhammer, it's why I've decided to make my channel primarily about it, because there's just so much scope for the future. And the following behind it's just growing exponentially every year, I think. Like just better and better and bigger and bigger. I think we will do Space Marines, won't we? We will probably get our asses handed to us, just saying. Is there any votes on who you want to use as our chapter? I don't think it changes. Yeah, none of them changes. Anybody? Field dancers. Sounds like that. Astartes Imperial Fist, mini cameras. Okay. Fair enough. Right. The Golden Boys it is. Okay, now generally you want to try and kill off their crew. That's your aim. You're trying to create floating hulks with them. I'm thinking disruption bomb to get rid of shields so we can board them with teleporters. Don't need that. Don't really care about that. When performing lightning strike, critical assault chance is increased by 45%. That one, I think, would be good. Macro weapons increased. Yeah. Shields is raised. Yeah, we want to do that one. Is that fleet line ships and the flagship? Okay. War shields make shields invulnerable. Meh. Plasma bomb. I think we'll go with the plasma bomb. 2v2. Let's have a look at the fleet here for the Space Marines and see what we want to do. So our basic strategy here is very simple. Take the Phalanx and introduce them to the Hammer of Dawn. Studies improvement. Well, let you pick a sub-faction so we can judge your decision. Alright, so Janet and I would have used the Raven Guard, but that's just me. I like them because they add a really cool... I like the smaller of the chapters, like the Salamanders or the Raven Guard, because they have like a flavor to them. Everybody likes Dark Angels, everybody likes Blood Angels, everybody likes... Well, no one likes Ultramarines, they're just too vanilla for everybody, but I like the Raven Guard just because they add something, they're a bit of a contrast, a contradiction in terms. Space Marines aren't meant to be stealthy warriors, but these guys do it. It's a fleet, or if it purely work against planets. For the glory of him on Earth. Yeah. Okay. So the one that he... What's going on here? 1 second, guys. Oh. Are we back? We're not back. We may have had a glitch. We may have had a glitch. Alright, let's see if I can't... I'll just pop you on starting soon for a second, guys. Give me a second. While I try to figure out what's going on. I think they still haven't gotten rid of that bug where things just totally freeze up. And you can't do anything. Yes, it's looking kind of that way. Second, nothing beats pack templates. Okay. It's not allowing me to get into my... Not allowing me to get into... I would have hoped they would have fixed this particular bug. Tab. Ah, here we go. No. Alt tab. Ah, bugger. Fatal crash. Oh wow. I might actually have to stop the stream briefly and restart the computer because I cannot get it to, it's frozen. It's frozen on my screen and I can't get it to come off. I can't see my, oh hang on. I can't even get into Task Manager to shut it down. Because it won't, it's locked on my middle screen. That sucks. I thought they'd fix this. Yeah. Give me a sec, guys. I have to do a full restart. Totally locked up on me. Alright, I'll be back in a sec.